Been a while, huh? Welp, it has been too long. Never thought we would actually be back here. We return now with more of Dragon Quest. This is part 12, part of Dragon Quest HD-1 and 2 HD-2D Remake. Now, before we start, I would like to say that, yeah, things in YouTube are getting really rough. And when I mean really, because if you're watching this, then that means my December update would either be up or not yet. But the point still stands. YouTube has not been going well for any of us. I kid you not. Before we get started, if you enjoy what I do, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I always say this at the end of every single video. And I have to say it again here, because apparently YouTube has now made things so difficult that, yeah, November was my worst month, hands down. To my 46,115 subscribers, if you enjoy what I do here, hitting that subscribe button helps because November was without a doubt the worst month on this channel. The watch time proves it. It was that bad. Really, really bad. Almost 74% of our watch time came from non-subscribers. The rest, you know. If you watch what I do here but you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. It takes 2 seconds of your time. It makes it easier for me. And if things don't improve, then come the end of next year, I'm done. Seriously, I will be flat out done. I'm not kidding. But it's not like you guys are going to watch this because judging by how my, watch time has been, it is that bad. You guys would just skip the video like 3-4 minutes in. If you really did care for my channel and my content, this wouldn't have happened. And I wouldn't waste 2 to 3 minutes talking about it. So, let's just get on with it either way, because it's not like anyone would care. So anyway, last time we've, did a lot. We obtained the Shrine of Rain. And let's just say it was utter hell. We now have 35 medals and now unlocks a brand new location, the Shrine of Spirit, which means we need to find it. But first things first, we need to head down south to the Wayfarer's Inn. Yeah, it's southeast of Cantlin. And I did a bit of grinding because, let me tell you, it was just nuts. I know for a fact I'm going to end up dead if I don't. Yeah, grinding is somewhat unnecessary in a game like this. I'm not even playing it on Draconian Quest. I was watching AC Bailey play that in Dragon Quest 2. Oh my god, I was gonna be utter hell. I'm not kidding, it was utter hell. Anyway, we're about to get started. Seriously, it hasn't. So now we gotta head to the Shrine of the Spirit. That's our next stop. Seriously, can you stop that? That's pathetic. Okay, we reached here. Let's use safe passage. That way we can avoid the poison. Oh, glorious. A blue dragon. Freezing breath, huh? How about we do a little bit of an insulate?
Not today.
Yeah.
I have thee now.
I'm not impressed. Blinded by sand. At least the damage I take is a bit less. Nice miss. Very good.
I have thee now.
And now you get struck down. That was surreal. Yeah, they now made this even more challenging than ever. Oh, dear God, no. Well, I didn't expect that. Yeah, keep assessing. You're gonna end up being dead. And I'm dead. Really? I hate when this game decides to get on my nerves. And yeah, this never stops. I have to wonder if this is the game's way of saying you gotta grind harder so that we can get better. Oh yeah. Much better. Yeah, should have added the pat foot. This must be it, the Shrine of the Spirit.
Solo, 'tis I, Gwalen. I sense a holy power emanating from thy present location. And yet, I sense a great evil also. Take care, beloved. Take care.
We now enter the Shrine of the Spirit. Yeah, the northwest side on the first floor. And that nets us Mini Metal 36. Yes, indeed. Let's hope it's enough. And it looks like we have a boss fight on our hands. An Armageddon. Let's get a bit dodgy.
Much better.
So you're not letting me cast spells, huh? That's alright.
Thou shalt not escape.
That's alright, because I'm going on the offensive. And since this is an undead...
Not today.
Nice effort.
Not today.
So he was also doing cop-out. Better repeat the process. I'm not attacking.
Thou shalt not escape. Not today.
A helm splitter. That's destructive. That hit it hard. You sure you really want to do this? Better use a miracle slash.
I shall rend.
Ah, no. Should have went defensive. Whenever he does that, that means your attacks are deflected. Let's try it again. This time, we have to play smart.
Thou shalt not escape.
Maybe we should try a different approach. Maybe like an attacker. Good.
Be gone!
Yeah, you can deflect magic, but not physical, but not magic. Real cute.
Not today!
Okay, that is actually it funny.
Ha! Thou shalt not escape! Much better! Not today! Ha!
What good is that gonna do? Absolutely nothing.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Good. Better use a Zapple.
Much better! Ha!
He does sword dance.
Much better!
I'm not doing that.
Ha! Ha!
Looks like we're making...
Ha!
Of course he would do this. Better use some dodgy dancing.
Much better!
Yikes. Yeah, let's see him try to do anything
Thou
stupid.
shalt not escape! Ha!
Nimble dodging, nimble effectiveness. Guess we both are in agreement on this one.
Much better!
Gotta keep the evasion going. And he keeps healing every turn, which makes it a problem.
Thou shalt not escape! Ha!
Ooh, that's 200 damage. I always love sending the attacks right back.
Thou shalt not escape!
Yeah, that's what you get. You just got copped out, buddy. Really sad. Solo's now level 35. And learns Kazap. About time. We obtain the sacred amulet.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Ah, you can, can't you? It's me, the chief. You know, the fairy. I'm speaking to you from the Shrine of Rain. Lady Rubiss gave me a special new power, you see. The boss wants to talk to you about something. Hang on. Oh, I think this should work.
Hello. Thanks for getting rid of another one of those horrible monsters. That talisman you just got. It's a symbol of Rubiss's love. She gave it to Erdrick way back when. And you humans came to call it the Mark of Erdrick. Now that you've got it, the sage at the Sanctum will recognize you as a hero for sure. So get a move on. The Sage of Rainbows is waiting for you.
And now it's become the Mark of Erdrick. Interesting. A new entry has been added, the Hero's Souped Up Skills, Part 3. And this nets us a file of Sage's Elixir. Where is it? This one. Yeah, now it's changed their abilities into Gust Bash into Sky Splitter, Lightning Slash, Lightning Thrust, Magic Barrier, Zero Zone, which is actually the most disgusting thing you could ever use. Not to mention, into Pearly Gates, Demon Demeanor is a Quadra Slash, and Defending Champion is a Pincushion. Not to mention Cattle Prod. Oh my god, why didn't I think of it that way? That's insane. Okay, so with that done, we need now to head to the Sanctum. That's our next location. Alright, we brought what we needed, so let's deliver the goods. If thou art of the blood of Erdrick, the one true hero, thou must surely possess proof of thy birthright.
Blood of the hero, descendant of Erdrick, the time is upon us. Now, at last, rain and sun shall be conjoined. Make haste, give unto me the Sunstone and the Staff of Rain.
We present the sage with the Staff of Rain and the Sunstone.
Almighty Goddess, hear me. On this day we do lay upon thy sacred altar the offerings of sun and rain. Take thee the rainbow drop from the altar and go forth.
We obtain the Rainbow Drop, the item that we need in order for us to reach the Dragonlord.
Thou hast endured much, but thou hast prevailed. Go thee to the cape west of Rimuldar, that o'erlooketh that accursed isle, and there put the drop to use. I shall remain here and offer up prayers for thy success. May fortune go with thee, brave hero.
Now ain't that interesting? We now need to use the Rainbow Drop at the cape west of Rimuldar. But before that, we got some loose ends to tie up. First, we're heading to Tantagel, because there are 5 new secret spots. Some that may prove to be more interesting. Okay, so for the first one, that's northwest of here. I'm in no mood for you. Now be gone. Like I said, I truthfully want to shift my focus to RPGs. Because they're the kind of thing that I like. They're my comfort food, basically. And if it's comfort food that I like, it's something I'll enjoy. This one nets us a diamond. Next stop, the roadside inn. We need to head southeast. And yeah, I already know. It's right there. At this point, there's no going back. I know I'm going to have to grind a little further. Because we still have to get the Armor of Erdrick. We only have the Erdrick Shield, which bestows various effects upon those that wield it. Okay, let's just use a Swallowtail and wipe them all up. Now we reach the next spot. This one, this nets us a mirror shield. Yeah, this mirror's deer found the shield set to reflect spells. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Now we need to find there. And this nets us a duplicate. Oh, this hat. This one allows the wearer to cast the same spell twice in a row. Oh, how useful that would be. Now let's head for the fairy village. No, because we gotta head northwest. Heal slimes. Alright, let's see what's here. All the items in a neat row. This nets us money. Though by this point, why would you need it? We get mini medal number 37. And this nets us a slippery sap. Okay, so the bridge right there. Which means that we're gonna have to head... No. We have to head down here. And it's up there. A metal slime. All I can do is just Falcon Slash it. Really? Why is my luck so bad? Cannot be like how it was. Oh, there you go. Now you get the crit. And that nets us a seed of agility. That's going to come in handy. Speaking of which. Good, at 194. And that nets us a pot lid. This nets us mini medal 38. And this net says an Idrisil dress coat. Oh, jeez, that's a cursed one. No. Let us head next to Rimuldar. Northeast of Rimuldar, huh? Now we gotta head all the way up around. But I'm looking at the map around Rimuldar, and I think I've already unlocked that. Well, let's check anyway. Or is it here? This nets us a seed of strength. And a sword of ruin. Nah. Don't use that. Now let's put all this to work. Nice. Very good. That takes care of all the spots. Now, we've already met him. There's only one place left. Let us head for the Field of Flowers.
Oh, hello, Solo. What are you doing here? What? A bard has asked you to help him find somewhere with a deep connection to Erdrick? Let me think. To be honest, I only really knew Erdrick in passing. It was Ortega I knew better, Erdrick's dad. He was very strong. You should have seen him swing that huge great axe around, but very kind as well. And he once saved me from some monsters in this very field. But you're looking for somewhere with a specific connection to his child, right? Nowhere really springs to mind. Nowhere that you wouldn't already know anyway. But the boss knew Erdrick better. She might know something I don't. If you're ever over at the Shrine of Rain, maybe you can ask her.
I think I have a pretty good idea what that is. Looks like everyone is here. There it is.
Just who I wanted to see. The chief filled me in on what you're looking for. Someone with a deep connection to Erdrick, right? I think I know just the place. And luckily for you, I'm feeling charitable today, so I'm going to take you there myself. We're on an island west of Tentagal. It's where Erdrick first set foot in Eilifgard. Not long after Zoma was defeated, Erdrick came back here and looked up to the sky above. Our hero was always so cheerful in front of other people, but that day, for once, the mask slipped. Eyes that were once filled with resolve now filled with tears. Lips that once kept a stony silence now moved in a silent prayer. Perhaps it was a message to the world above, a message of reassurance to a much-missed mother. Or perhaps it was a plea. A plea to return home.
Maybe it was. Because as you know, it might be somebody's grave. And there's something sitting on the ground beside it. We obtain Erdrick's helm. He looks more closely and sees that there's something engraved inside it. May victory smile upon you, great hero of Aliahan. Aliahan. That was where our previous journey started. Erdrick's helm, but bestows various effects upon those who don it. Which means I don't need that anymore. Put it in the bag. All that's missing now is Erdrick's armor. Yeah, there are another 2 treasures. This was the place where we arrived here in Eilifgard after reaching the pit of after descending from the pit of Giaga. And this place has since been abandoned. Yep, it has. It's been abandoned for more than a century now. And this nets us mini medal number 39. That's where we got a ship, and that's where we ended up in Tentagal. The rest, as they say, is history. I've been here a few times now, so I can just zoom in and out. Do you want to go back to the Shrine of Rain? Alright then, shall we? Yep. And we can zoom there too whenever. But there is one place left that we must head. To Rimuldar. Time to finish up the side quest with, you know, Zalen. Now, where is that guy? Is this the noble Sir Solo I see before me? 'Tis I, Zalen, best beloved bard of all Eilifgard. We found it. Thou hast learned of that place deeply connected to the legend of mighty Erdrick? The place I have so keenly sought? Truly, such tragedies befell the hero bold? To leave behind one's beloved homeland, never to return. How Erdrick must have suffered.
I am forever in thy debt, good Solo. Ne'er could I have discovered this myself. But I must commit these emotions to paper while they resonate yet so profoundly in my chest. Just as did mine ancestor Galen, who did continue to celebrate the world's beauty and the nobility of its peoples, even as darkness descended and all hope seemed lost. For he and I are the same, chroniclers of life in all its majesty. Yes, la 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 la. Ahem. A mother's warmth, a father's pride, a home long lost, a love denied. That voice, could it be Zalen? The best beloved bard himself? Is it a new work, perhaps? 'Tis beautiful and yet so sad. I fear I might... Perhaps I should visit my old mother and father more often. Oh, thou hast given unto me the greatest gift of all, friend Solo, that of inspiration. My creative drought is at an end. I feel the flow of song return. I must share this gift with the world entire. 1,000 thanks, bold and handsome hero. One day soon I shall sing of thine own deeds, I am sure of it. Until then, Idee, adieu. We also obtained the new Song of Erdrick achievement if you're playing it on, well, PS5. Was Square-Enix denied? Well, there is one thing. Nah, I'm not gonna worry myself over it. There should be a craft master here that we can use. We already have 39 medals and we're only missing one. And one of them is in the last area of the game. Let's rest up. At least we can rest here for free. That's at least a relief. I don't know where we'd be without you, Solo. If anyone can give that horrible Dragonlord a clobbering, it's you. Oh, but don't be thinking I'm a one-trick fairy either. I can craft all sorts of things, not just sigils. Bring me the right bits and bobs and I'll make something to help you on your way. So what do you fancy making? Yeah, you can actually make items. You don't need this anymore. You gain 2 vials of holy water. Let's get 3 tangle webs. Yeah, there's an achievement where you can actually have to craft one of each.
But for the sake of things here, I'm just taking care of this right now. Got a pouch of coagulant. We use the hextract to make oomph powder. Then we can make 2 chimera wings, since that's basically meaningless now because we have zoom. But remember, if you're playing this on PS5, then you could basically do this, get the achievement, and be done with it. If I got it on PS5, I would have already done that. Let's take care of the unsealant. And finally, the strong medicine. Nope, that's it. We're done here. We got plenty done. Now there's one last loose end. Remember that night, Emerald? Remember that thing in Dumdara? Well, we're taking it down now. It's time we take care of this loose end right now. Oh, glorious. Let's use the Scourge Whip on him. Now to take care of this right now. This time, I'm more than ready.
Much better.
Really, that's your plan? That really has to be a joke.
Thou shalt not escape.
I see. So we can't use magic. That's okay, because we're just going to Falcon Slash it. Because as long as that bounces in play, we really can't do much. But we can cripple his sorry butt.
Not today.
What's the plan? Ooh, that's a beautiful one. Remember, the dodgy dancer is going to be needed. And he's going to keep buffing his stats. No, how about we just zap you out of size? Good. By this point, you're not even worth the effort. Dude, really? Okay, you want to be rough? We can do that. Watch this. Double Kazap. Let's get a little focus going.
Much better.
Yeah, but I'm on the defense today.
Much better.
And let's also make sure we get ourselves healed up. Good, that's a full heal if I do say so myself.
Thou shalt not escape!
Typical.
Not today!
Typical, typical.
Thou shalt not escape!
Time to feed the wild side. Ooh, that's disgusting.
Thou shalt not escape!
I wonder if you'll like this. Yep, I lost enough MP. That's okay. Oh, yikes.
Much better. Thou shalt not
Better get a Focus Pocus going. Seriously, what's your beef, man?
Not today. Not today.
Well, how about a zap? Yeah, you go critical. Bye-bye. Get zapped on. Nice. Solo is now level 36. And we obtain an Ogre Shield. Oh, that's nice. And with this, we obtain Erdrick's armor. Only one item remains, Erdrick's sword. Frankly, even as tempting as that is, now we have almost everything we need. I guess that our work here is done, because our next stop is going to take us, well, to the Dragonlord's castle. That was a doozy in and of itself. Yeah, let's get some R&R and then call it a day. Besides, we've gotten everything we need. But I am surprised that you got the Ogre Shield. Thankfully, it's not a cursed weapon. I'm surprised you actually get that. Yep, that's that. But for the sake of things here, I'm going to stick with Erdrick's Shield. Besides, Erdrick's Shield's pretty good. Anyway, that is going to be it for this part. Next part, we're heading for the Dragonlord's castle. And believe me, you do not want to miss out on it. As always, if you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button, it means a lot. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell, and I will see you in the next one. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.